Hey guys, I'm back yet again with another tower episode for you guys. We are back here in Sin City, Las Vegas, at McCarran International. Current runway operations are normal, so that means we are landing on both 19 right and technically 26 left, but we haven't gotten the number changes in Vegas quite yet. So since we're departing on the outers, that means we are departing on the inners, so that means 26 right and 19 left we're departing from. So let's get going. Southwest 146, push approved. Expect only 26 right. Right.
Ground, 25 right pushback approved. Southwest 146.
And also your departure frequency will be 125.9er.
259, United 1999.
Oh.
Tower, Southwest 595 with you runway 19er right.
Southwest 595, runway 19er right, clear to land when it's 340 at 3 knots.
Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is 340 at 3 knots, Southwest 595.
Ground American 211, in the right turn.
Ground, Southwest 146 ready to taxi.
Southwest 146, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo 4, Charlie.
Runway 25 right taxi via Bravo 4 Charlie, Southwest 146.
Another, so Southwest 883, another 388. If I'm correct, 388 is a Delta flight from Atlanta, if I remember correctly.
Tower,
Southwest 1918, push approved. Expect runway 19 left.
Ground, 19er left pushback approved. Southwest 19er 18.
Tower,
Southwest 883,
runway 19er right.
Runway 19 right, clear to land when it is 341 at 3 knots.
Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is 341 at 3 knots, Southwest 883.
Ooh. That's a nice
Ground,
7-4.
Southwest
Nice.
19er 18 ready to taxi.
Southwest 19er 18, runway 19 left at Mike via Whiskey Zulu Delta.
Runway 19er left at Mike via Whiskey Zulu Delta, Southwest 19er 18.
Because if I'm correct, at Mike is when the actual runway starts, I think. Can't push company there quite yet. Wish I could, but I can't.
Tower, Southwest 3354
okay.
requesting
Southwest
start.
3354, push approved. Expect runway 25 right.
Ground, 25 right pushback approved. Southwest 3354.
You're on taxiway Quebec, so when able, make that right and join Charlie.
Where's Quebec?
Make your next right and join Charlie, Frontier 1124.
I'm sorry, what was that for 1124?
You're on taxi lane Quebec, you're not on Charlie,
Tower,
and you just
Allegiant 9410 with
Allegiant 90410,
Alright,
push approved. Oh. You're in down. Never mind. Allegiant 90410, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind is 341 at 3 knots.
Runway 25 left cleared to land. Wind is 341 at 3
Southwest
knots.
412, push approved. Expect runway 19 left.
Tower. Southwest 412
Southwest
requesting push and
3.
start.
Go ahead.
Southwest 531, push approved. Expect runway 19 left.
Ground. 19er left pushback
I don't have
approved.
anything for you there. I
Southwest
had plans for you earlier
531.
to Sierra Echo Echo.
Ground.
Are you not going there anymore?
19er left pushback approved. Southwest 412.
Okay, so do you want me to remove the old flight plan? Okay, and then I don't have another one for you. As soon as it comes out, I'll let you know.
Ground. Southwest 3354 ready
Southwest
to taxi.
3354. Continue taxi.
Hey, Mike November, you clear to Van Nuys Airport via
Continue
the
taxi
approach
Southwest
departure route
3354.
transition that is filed.
Tower.
Via the SID,
Southwest
squawk
6299er with
4667
you
and
runway
standby for your
19er
request,
right.
please.
Ground.
Southwest 6299, runway 19 right, cleared to land. Wind is 341 at 3 knots.
Runway 19er right cleared to land. Wind is 341 at 3 knots. Southwest 6299er.
Ground.
Southwest 531, runway 19 left at Mike via Gulf 3, Gulf 1, Delta. Southwest 531, runway 19 left at Mike via Gulf 3, Gulf 1, Gulf, Delta.
Runway 19er left
Southwest
at Mike via
412,
Golf 1 Golf
runway
Delta,
19 left at Mike via Gulf 1, Gulf, and Delta. Southwest 531, hold short of taxiway Gulf 1. Southwest 146. Yeah, no, I don't have room.
Hold short of taxiway Golf 1 Southwest 531. Runway 19er left at Mike via Golf 1 Golf Delta Southwest 412. Tower. Southwest 3551 requesting push and start.
Southwest 595 can taxi to ramp.
X-ray Alpha Papa Yankee Charlie, clear to San Diego via the Boach 8 departure.
Southwest 595,
Lucky
taxi
1
to ramp.
arrival. Climb via the SID.
Southwest 531, continue taxi.
4765.
Southwest 3551, push approved, expect runway 19 left. Southwest 593, taxi to ramp via Whiskey, Golf, Golf 1.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Golf Golf 1 Southwest 5.
Southwest 1511, push approved, expect runway 19 left.
Echo Lima
Ground.
Lima.
19er left pushback approved. Southwest
Papa Yankee Charlie, Rebecca
3551.
is correct.
Ground. 19er left
Southwest
pushback approved.
1918,
Southwest
runway 19
1511.
left, line up and wait.
Say again. Runway
Southwest.
19er left line up and wait. Southwest 19er 18.
Southwest 531, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Southwest 531.
Okay. Southwest 146, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Taxi to ramp
Delta
Southwest
2637.
5905.
Runway 19 right, clear to land. Wind is 342 at 3 knots.
Runway 25 right line up and wait.
Southwest
146.
1511. Runway 19 left at Mike via Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie. Southwest 1511. Push it.
Southwest 6048 crossing.
Southwest 1511.
6048 Las Vegas.
Tac.
Taxi via Bravo 5 to the ramp. Full 2.
Bravo 5 to the ramp. Southwest
I'm
6048.
trying to figure this out. Southwest 1511. Southwest 1511. Runway 19 left at Mike via Whiskey 1, Whiskey, Charlie, Golf Delta.
Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is 342 at 3 knots, Delta 2637.
Runway 19er left at Mike via Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie Golf Delta Southwest 1511.
Tower, Delta 2637 with
Southwest
runway 19er
146, wind is 342 at 3 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tower, Southwest
Delta 1811.
Push and start.
Runway 19 right, cleared to land, wind is 342 at 3 knots.
Wind is 342 at 3 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 146.
Southwest 595, continue taxi.
Runway 19er
Southwest
right cleared to land,
883,
wind is
taxi
342
tramp.
at 3 knots, Delta 1811.
Southwest 883,
Ground, good evening.
taxi tramp via Whiskey.
About 11 with Zulu taxi.
And
4147, Las Vegas ground runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
26 right, via Charlie, Southwest 4147.
Southwest 883, taxi tramp via Delta Bravo Whiskey 1.
Continue taxi Southwest 59er 5. Taxi to ramp via Delta Bravo Whiskey 1 Southwest 883.
883.
Taxi to ramp Southwest 883.
Yeah, you just do not want to move.
Southwest 1511 ready to taxi.
Southwest 3551.
Bravo, Bravo 4 behind company. See ya.
Runway 19 left at Mike via Southwest 3551. Runway 19 left at Mike via Golf 1 Golf Delta.
Tower, Southwest 4709er requesting push and start.
Southwest 1511. Runway 19 left at Mike via Charlie Golf Delta.
Runway 19er left at Mike via Golf
Yeah,
1 Golf Delta
I
Southwest
don't
3551.
Oh,
Runway
you might
19er
be
left at Mike via Charlie
past.
Golf Delta Southwest
Oh,
1511.
you might be past the join
Tower,
line thing.
Delta 1811 with you, runway 19er right.
American 1723
Tower,
Alpha 6, we're
Alaska
going to
601
Delta.
requesting push and start.
Southwest 883.
American 1723, Las Vegas ground taxi via Bravo
Tac-
7 Charlie.
Southwest 883.
Bravo 7 Charlie, American 1723.
Southwest. Southwest 883. Taxi tramp via Whiskey Delta Bravo 6.
Ground, Southwest 3551 ready to taxi.
Southwest 4709. Push approved. Expect runway 19 left.
Taxi to ramp
Southwest
Whiskey Delta Bravo
6299,
Southwest
taxi tramp.
883. Say again.
28, Las Vegas
Southwest
ground,
146. Contact Vegas departure. Have a good night.
Ground.
Southwest
19er left, pushback approved.
6299. Taxi
Southwest
tramp.
4709er.
Southwest 6299. Taxi tramp via Whiskey Golf 1.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Golf 1 Southwest 6299er.
Alaska 601. Push approved. Expect runway 25 right.
Taxi to ramp Southwest 629er. Ground. 25 right.
Southwest
pushback.
1918.
Alaska 601.
Wind is 343 at 3 knots. Runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, good evening.
Southwest 412, runway 19 left. Line up and wait.
Wind is 343 at 3 knots, runway 19er left, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 19er 18.
You're not
Runway
quite.
19er left, line up and wait, Southwest 412.
Tower. Southwest 3901 with you, runway
Allegiant
25 left.
9410. Taxi tramp via Alpha 6 Golf.
Tower. Southwest 312 with you, runway 19er right.
Allegiant 9410. Taxi tramp via Alpha 6 Golf Delta Sierra.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 6 Golf, Allegiant 9er 410. Taxi to ramp via Alpha 6 Golf
Southwest
Delta Sierra,
47090.
410.
Runway 19 left at Mike via Bravo 6 and Charlie Golf Delta.
Tower. Southwest 296
Southwest
requesting push and
296,
start.
push approved. Expect runway 25 right.
Runway 19er left at Mike via Bravo 6 Charlie Golf Delta Southwest 4709er. Ground, 25 right pushback approved.
Southwest 6
Southwest
299, hold
296.
short of runway 7 right.
Continue taxi Southwest 883. Hold
Alaska
short of runway 7 right Southwest
601.
629er.
Continue taxi.
Ground, Southwest 4709er
Southwest
ready to taxi.
3354. Wind is 343 at 3 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Ground Southwest 4584.
Continue taxi Alaska
Southwest
601.
19018, contact Vegas departure, have a good night. Southwest 3901, runway 25 left, cleared to land, wind is 343 at 3 knots.
25.9, thank you, 4584.
Southwest 312, runway 190 right, cleared to land, wind is 343 at 3 knots. Spirit wing 10690, runway 190 right, cleared to land, wind is 343 at 3 knots.
Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is 343 at 3 knots, Spirit wings 1069er.
How deep are you?
Runway
going?
19er right
Southwest
cleared to land, wind is
2145,
343 at 3
push
knots,
approved,
Southwest
expect
312.
runway 190 left. Southwest 296, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Southwest 296. Ground, 19er left pushback approved.
Delta 2637,
Southwest 2145.
taxi tramp via Whiskey, Golf.
Runway 25 left cleared to land, wind is
Southwest
343 at 3 knots,
6237.
Southwest 3901.
Delta 2637, taxi tramp via Whiskey, Delta Sierra.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Golf Delta 2637.
Delta 1811, taxi tramp via Whiskey, Golf Sierra. Delta 1811, taxi tramp via Whiskey, Delta Sierra.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Sierra Delta 2637. Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Sierra Delta 1811.
Roger. Good evening.
Southwest 2145, runway 190 left at Mike, via Bravo 6, Charlie, Golf, Delta.
Runway 19er left at Mike via Bravo 6 Charlie Golf Delta Southwest 2145.
Okay. Southwest 883, hold short of taxiway Bravo 7.
Continue taxi Allegiant 9er 410.
Hold short of taxiway
Spirit wing
Bravo
711.
7 Southwest 883.
Runway 190 right, cleared to land, wind is 343 at 3 knots.
Wind is 343 at 3 knots, runway 25 right cleared for takeoff Southwest 3354.
Okay.
Runway 19
Southwest
right, cleared to land,
412.
wind is 343
Wind
at 3
is
knots, Spirit wing
343
711.
at 3 knots, runway 190 left, cleared for takeoff.
Ground, Alaska
Southwest
601
531,
ready to taxi.
runway 190 left, line up and wait.
Runway 19er left, line up and wait. Southwest 531.
Southwest 3354, contact Vegas departure, have a good night.
Wind is 343 at 3 knots. Runway 19er left, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 412.
Southwest 312, vacate runway left onto taxiway Victor. Southwest 312, vacate runway left onto taxiway Yankee.
Roger, good evening. Vacate runway left onto taxiway
Southwest
Yankee, Southwest 312.
3901, taxi tramp via Alpha Alpha 6 Golf.
Tower, Spirit wings 1069er with you, runway 19er right.
Where are you going, but
Taxi
oh.
to ramp
Okay.
via Alpha Alpha 6 Golf Southwest 39.
Allegiant 511, runway 190 right, cleared to land, wind is 344 at 3 knots.
Tower, Southwest 2145 requesting push and start.
Southwest 531, wind is 344 at 3 knots, runway 190 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is
Southwest
344 at 3
3551,
knots,
runway
Allegiant
190 left,
511.
clear, line up and wait.
Departure frequency be 1259.
25 now.
Southwest 3551, Runway 190 left, line up and wait.
Negative. Southwest 531.
Southwest 531, wind is 344 at 3 knots, runway 190 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19er left, line up and wait. Southwest 3551.
Southwest 412, contact Vegas departure, have a good night.
Wind is 344 at 3 knots, runway 19er left, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 531.
Alaska 601. Southwest 883, continue taxi.
Roger.
Alaska 601. Runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Runway 25 right, line up and Alaska 601.
Hi, you.
Say again. Ground, Southwest 296 ready to taxi. Runway 25 right, line up and wait. Alaska 601. Ground, Southwest 2145 ready to taxi.
Southwest 312, taxi tram via Yankee Bravo Golf.
Continue taxi Southwest 883.
Southwest 312, taxi tram via Yankee Bravo Bravo 6.
Taxi to ramp via Yankee Bravo Golf Southwest 312. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Bravo Bravo 6 Southwest 312.
Alaska 601, wind is 343 at 3 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Continue taxi Delta 2637. Wind is 343 at 3 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Southwest
Alaska
312,
601.
taxi tram via Bravo Whiskey Whiskey 1.
Tower, Spirit Wings 711 with you, runway 19er right.
Taxi to ramp via
Delta
Bravo Whiskey
1275.
Southwest 312.
Southwest 581. Southwest 531, contact Vegas departure, have a good night.
Roger, good evening.
Tower, Allegiant 511 with you, runway 19er right.
Southwest 3551. Southwest 3551. What? How? Where? How? How? Okay, hold on, pause. How did I get that incursion is what I want to know. Logs. What? Why I oughta?
Tower, Delta
That should not have
1275,
happened.
runway 19er right.
That.
Tower, American 699er with you, runway 25 left.
I will actually cross you.
Continue taxi
Southwest 3551,
3901.
wind is 344 at 3 knots, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 344 at 3 knots, runway 19er left, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 3551.
Oh, my nose. Meow.
505 Golf Alpha, approved via hotel.
Southwest 2371, we're going to gate Charlie.
South 2371, straight ahead, turn right on Charlie.
Continue taxi Southwest 312.
Spirit Wing 10690. Taxi tramp via Whiskey Delta Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Bravo Spirit Wings 1069er.
Southwest 296. Runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Delta
Southwest 296.
1275, runway 190 right. Clear to land, wind is 344 at 3 knots. American 699, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind is 344 at 3 knots.
Runway 25 left, cleared to land, wind is 344 at 3 knots. American 699er. Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is 344
Speed
at 3
wing
knots,
711.
1275.
Taxi tram via Whiskey Delta Bravo.
Tower, Frontier Flight 109er
Southwest
7 with you, runway
1511.
19er right.
Wind is 344 at 3 knots, runway 190 left, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 1511. Runway 190 left, cleared for takeoff.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Bravo Spirit Wing 711.
Alaska 601, contact Vegas departure, have a good night.
Runway 19
Southwest
left, cleared for takeoff, Southwest
3551.
1511.
Contact Vegas departure, have a good night.
Roger, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Ground Spirit Wing 546, 515.
Spirit 546, ground, Zulu current 268 via Charlie.
26 right, Charlie, got Zulu Spirit Wing 546.
Frontier Flight 10697. Frontier Flight, clear. Come on. Frontier Flight 1097. Runway 190 right, clear to land, wind is 345 at 3 knots. South. I'm not gonna clear you quite yet. Country.
Runway 19er right cleared to land, wind is 345 at 3 knots, Frontier Flight 109er 7.
Allegiant 511. Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Sierra.
Tower, Southwest 304 with you, runway 25 left.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Sierra, Allegiant 511. Continue taxi Spirit Wings
And you can
1069er.
line up.
Runway 19er left, line up and wait, Southwest 4709er.
Southwest 296, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 right cleared for takeoff, Southwest 296.
Ground hello, Allegiant 517, Alpha 6 for gate Alpha 7.
Allegiant 517, straight up Gulf to the ramp.
Straight up Gulf to the ramp, Allegiant 517.
Southwest 1551. Southwest 1511, contact Vegas departure, have a good day.
Roger, good evening.
Ground, this my current quail.
5 Golf Alpha, I thought that's what you told me, no problem, just hotel to the west.
Ground, Southwest 2836, spot 11, ready taxi.
2036,
Continue
ground, Zulu
taxi
current,
Spirit
268
Wing
via Charlie.
711.
Charlie 268, we have Zulu South 2836.
Delta 1275. Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Sierra.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Sierra, Delta 1275.
Quebec. Where's Quebec anyways? Quebec, Quebec, Quebec. I know I have a, here's my Vegas map. Where is Quebec? Quebec, Quebec, Quebec. Where are you? This map's actually a little bit out of date, so I'll look after. I'm done with you guys.
This is Great Alpha 7 for Delta 51. Alright, phone 15 ground, taxi Bravo, Charlie 6. Oh, sorry, 6.
Who are you? Southwest 4790. Wind is 345 at 3 knots, runway 190 left, cleared to take off.
Wind is 345
Southwest
at 3 knots,
304.
runway 19er left, cleared
Runway
for takeoff,
25
Southwest
left.
4709er.
Cleared to land, wind is 345 at 3 knots. Southwest 304, runway 25 left, cleared to land, wind is 345 at 3 knots. 345. Southwest 304. Runway 25 left, clear to land. Wind is 345 at 3 knots. Southwest 8. Southwest 2690, contact Vegas departure. Southwest 296, contact Vegas departure. Have a good night. Allegiant 511, continue taxi. American 699er, taxi to ramp via Alpha 3.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 3 American 699er.
American 699er, taxi to ramp via Alpha 5 Bravo.
Continue taxi Allegiant 511. Taxi
Southwest
to ramp via Alpha 5
2145.
Bravo American 699er.
Runway 19 left, line up and wait.
Roger, good evening. Runway 19 left, line up and wait. Southwest 2145.
Runway 25 left cleared to land. Wind is 345 at 3 knots. Southwest 304.
Runway 19
Frontier
right cleared
flight
to land. Allegiant 1812.
1097. Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey Delta Bravo Frontier flight 1097. Runway 25 left cleared to land. Southwest 485. Tower, Southwest 485.
Southwest 699er,
Runway
hold
25
short of
left.
runway 7 right. American 699er, hold short of runway 7 right.
Tower, Allegiant 1812 with you. Runway 19 right. Hold short of runway 7 right.
Southwest
American
4709er,
699er.
contact Vegas departure. Have a good night.
Roger, good evening.
Hi, friend. I know who you are. Southwest 2145. Runway. Southwest 2145. Wind is 346 at 3 knots. Runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 346 at 3 knots. Runway 19 left cleared for takeoff. Southwest 2145. Tower, Spirit Wings 293 with you. Runway 19 right.
Alright, nice to see you, J. At least I think that. Oh no, that's not a CRJ, that's a that's an NMD-80. I think that's an 88 if I'm correct. MD-80, 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 where are you? That, oh no, it's an MD-80, Allegiant. Okay, you can continue.
Continue taxi
Southwest
Delta
304.
1275.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 6 Golf.
Taxi to ramp via
Okay.
Alpha 6 Golf. Southwest 304.
Okay, Southwest 304. Taxi to ramp via Alpha 6 Bravo 6.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 6 Bravo
Frontier
Bravo 6
flight
Southwest 304.
1097, hold short of runway 7 right.
Tower, American 480 requesting push and stop.
American 480, push approved, expect runway 25 right.
Hold short of runway 7 right. Frontier flight 1097.
Southwest 2145, contact Vegas departure, have a good day.
Roger, good evening.
And I'm
5 right pushback approved. American 480.
I'm actually gonna call
450 Foxtrot Juliet with you. Runway 19 right.
I'm actually gonna call the episode here for the night. Yeah, for the night. So I shall see you guys all next time. But till then, I shall see you.